What's happening, people? So, in the wee hours of last night, this figure was revealed, and let's talk about it. Now, Dragon Ball GT base adult Goku. At first, I'm not gonna lie, I got super hype about this, but then I looked and I was like, oh, it's a nice. I got a little bit less hype, but it was. I'm not gonna lie, I was still smiling a little bit. The reason why is this. This is almost a complete repaint of their revival of FG Goku. And of course the main difference being they took the ankles from Gogeta Blue and slapped them on here. So I don't know how to feel about it. It's a nice placeholder and I get to, do some cool kit bashes. But besides that, it's not really anything to write home about. It's called the name of this figure will be Unexpected Adventure. The caption is "The adventure never ends," of course. I guess making a reference to the end of GT. But as expected release is supposed to be July to August 2023. So basically quarter 3 of the year. As far as the figure goes, I'm sure a lot of people will get this provided that it actually releases, which I think it probably will, because all it is a different color of the revival of F Goku. And also, I want to look at this real quick. So also, Demoniacal Fit revealed their Super Saiyan variation of this figure. And one of the questions that my friend asked me immediately, he's like, yo, you think this is going to be a separate figure? No. And the reason why I don't think this will be a separate figure is because of how they listed the accessories. So for the accessories, it says 7 interchangeable face parts, 1 interchangeable head part, and 10 interchangeable hand pieces, and 1 energy effect, which they called Aura Blast, which is basically the aura effect. And one thing I gotta give Demoniacal Fit credit for is that they always will pack in a lot. You'll get your money's worth out of their figure releases. That's a fact. I'll never take that away from Demoniacal Fit. You will get your money's worth from those figures. But back on to whether or not these will be separate releases. Nah, because just off of what I just said, it won't be, because they pack in a lot. I'm thinking this is probably how it will break down, if you're curious. A couple of those 7 faces will be Super Saiyan faces. The other faces will be the base hair and the base face. And also the hands, of course, standard. Aura effect will obviously be, or maybe not so obviously be, the Super Saiyan aura effect, because they're not going to give that for base. Although they could do that. Highly doubt it. But this figure, I don't know. I feel like it could have been so much more. I think what they should have done, personally, is drop their other Forever Martialist Goku. So that 3.0 Goku that they had teased, they should have dropped that, retooled that, and then dropped this. So they could have had it on a 3.0 body mold. Because now when they do things like this, I feel like they lead themselves to be undercut by Kong Studios. And Kong Studios, as I've said in the past, they can be petty to each other. And now that Kong Studios is up in terms of the body mold, I could easily see Kong Studios dropping a GT Goku all of a sudden. Or dropping a Goku with GT colors all of a sudden to take a shot at Demoniacal. It would have been much more. I think it would have been much better for them to have waited to drop their Forever Martialist Goku than drop this. But what are you gonna do? They run their company how they want to run it. Who am I to say that, hey, you can't do this or you can't do that? Hey, they know. I guess they know what they're doing. So that being said, that's all I really have to say about this. I thought I was gonna have to say more, but not really. It's a cool release. It's gonna be nice to kit bash with. It's gonna be nice to have your Super Saiyan blue hair on the GT clothes body, you know. If anything, now I think about it, I could see Kong Studios maybe not directly doing this Goku, but maybe you might see a end of Z Gi Goku. Who knows? But with that being said, this has been Bombastic Plastic. I want y'all to stay fantastic.